Hello, everyone. Oh, hello. Yes, this film's called Hall of Mirrors. Thank you for coming, everyone. Hello, how are you? And it's based on an individual experience, but then also a close friend of mine. It's dedicated to Dylan Stalin, who he lost his life due to BDD as well, and his father helped us make the film along with Rob and Amarina, and my director Daniel and Dominic there, and we wanted to make a film that was not just educational but entertaining. So I hope you'll laugh. In fact, you must laugh. Because I think it's the way to get the message out there to people who don't know about it, to people who might judge this condition. And I think, yeah, we wanted to kind of have a balance, a way in to tell the story and to tell, give hope to people suffering from this condition. And that's what led to this film. So I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Is there something about yourself that you would like to change? Most of us are conscious of our appearance and have something we don't like about ourselves or would like to be different. A crooked nose, an uneven smile, being too short or slightly overweight. And though we may fret about our imperfections, they don't interfere with our daily lives. People suffering from body dysmorphic disorder, however, think about their real or perceived flaws almost constantly. The majority of sufferers of BDD are perfectly normal.
Open up the door, Basil, it's me. Why's my mirror broken?
All right, Henry.
What's going on, fam?
Yeah, I'm really good. It's really good. It's been a while.
I know.
Yeah.
What are you doing in there? Having a party for one?
No, well, I weren't really expecting you. So.
Well, I did leave a message, fam. Open up the door now, please.
No, I can't.
Can you explain? Open up the door, you know why I'm here. She's been taken home by her carers. She's only got a couple of days now. That's it.
You know, it's probably best you go on before me, Henry. I'm not ready.
Dickhead, open up and get ready, fam. Allow it, bruv.
I can't, Henry. I can't.
Fam, you're being a dick, bruv. We got no time for this. Open the door, bruv.
Henry, that's what I'm saying, please. Not now. There's a KFC round the corner. I know you like your fried chicken. Just go and wait there.
Fam, I'm talking wicked, bruv. There's big words coming from a guy hiding behind a flipping dosh. I can't punch you in your mouth, bruv.
Oh, Henry, I don't feel well. I feel sick.
Good. I'll teach you a fucking lesson. Open up the... I'm not fucking around, bruv.
Henry, please, things are... It's complicated.
Fam,
okay?
no, you're making it complicated, bruv. Open up the door, bruv. You know, fuck it, I'll just keep the door on.
No, don't, Henry, just leave it. Don't. Serious, please, just don't. Fucking
Shit.
Leaving the comfort zone, identifying the thoughts, behaviors, and rituals which provide short-term relief from anxiety and distress, but actually cause longer-term suffering is a crucial step to change.
What's this bullshit?
The intrusive thoughts and harmful behavior throughout this.
What's going on, Henry?
What's this guy talking about?
Where are we going?
Where do you think we're going?
How the fuck did I get here?
No, what's this guy talking about?
How'd you get that?
No, what's this guy
How'd
talking
you get that? Turn it off.
Shit. So what you been doing with yourself? The house is a mess. Can't speak now. Say no more.
A little moment to chill, need a little moment to rest, just a rest from the graph, taking a moment to remember to love.
That picture's not real when we know it's not, cause cameras are liars and so is Photoshop. Advertisements relying on bogus shots, got us showing off, posing hard focus up. It's in the eye of the beholders what they sold to me. They say beauty's interior, I ain't seen it yet, but I seen beauties and beasts all bold as can be. And I seen everyone get naked on the internet. It's on the road, it's in your face, it's in your hands, it's in your phone, on your Facebook.
Hello? Oh, hi. Yep. Yep, that's me. Yep. Oh, they changed it to 5 p.m. today now. Okay. That's fine. I can do that. Take care. All right. Bye. Man, you stink, bruv. Wait here, yeah. Right. Probably get mum some flowers and stuff when we get closer to home. I know you ain't bought her shit. How about you these? These still your favourite?
Star Mix? No.
What's wrong with them?
Prefer Tang Fastics.
It's either these or nothing.
Nothing then. I'd prefer nothing than a Star Mix.
Fine. Cool.
The fuck still uses an A to Z?
Fam, I live in my Ross Clark car. How the fuck am I supposed to afford a sat-nav, genius?
You living in your car?
Yeah.
Why?
None of your business.
Why?
None of your business.
Why?
None of your business.
Henry. I need to go back.
I'm not your personal driver. We ain't going back, G.
No, please, Henry. I'm serious. Just please.
Shit. What is it now? What?
Yeah, can you just move that mirror away from me, please, so I can't see myself? Don't ask.
Okay. Better.
Henry, I need the toilet.
Not now, man. Wait.
Seriously, man, I need the toilet. I do.
Wait, I said.
Please, you piss all over your FHM magazines.
Take your little katsu curry cock and spray your miso soup over there. Don't be a prick, Basil.
Okay. Alright.
The question of my life made me saving up as life who was feeling how I'm feeling. Inside, the only place you ever really feel it inside. The limitless, you're limited from living inside.
Hi, is this Andrew? This is Richard Hedder calling on behalf of TLC Limited for your follow-up assessment.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, great. So as you know, you've been selected and put on the shortlist to work on one of our London branches. So what we'd really like to do is start with a few...
So sorry. Could I just call you back in 1 minute, please? Thank you. So sorry.
I'm sorry, man. Alright? I wasn't thinking straight. I didn't.
Shut your mouth. Get in the car. For fuck's sake,
Lashing out may occur due to feelings of stress and anxiety. You may feel you are being unfairly treated or humiliated, and possibly
You know, it's basically the last stage interview for the only company that would have hired me. You know how hard it is for me to get a job with my record. And you fucked it up.
It's not my fault. I didn't tell you to frolic after me, did I? Henry, can you please move that mirror away from me again?
You know what? I've had enough of your shit. Move! Fuck out the car! Take this for your ride, you prick. Go home. Give a shit how you do it.
Okay.
Such a pussy!
Hey, come here! Henry, come here!
Relax. Go away, Henry. Help!
To knock you out!
Help! Don't be childish, Henry.
Me childish! You're the fucking kid here. Real men show some respect and can apologize.
You should have apologized to me.
Are you mad, bruv? What for?
You just fucked off and left me.
Fam! It's not about you! I did everything for you. And what do? Fucking let me down. I've had enough of your shit. Made me fucking sick.
Go away. Fuck off. Go away. You don't know me.
I know you all too fucking well. Tried to put the brass behind us when it was you who fucked up.
I know, but it's not about you, Henry. You don't understand.
I understand what? I've got no job, no money. I've been thrown out of my house, and I still get up and make a fucking effort. Fam, you're selfish and you don't give a shit about nobody else but yourself.
It's not true, Henry.
Fam, you're soft. How the fuck can you call yourself a man when you can't even look in the fucking mirror,
You
bro?
don't understand. I'm not well. I'm not well. In the end, I can't live my life. Because I hate myself. How I look. I feel like a freak. A disgusting freak. I don't understand it. I know it sounds fucking weird. I don't want to be like this, Henry. I want to be normal. I want to live a normal life. But I can't stop this constant shit in me head. I need help. Henry. Sorry, Henry. I didn't know what to say.
It's done now. You know I've wasted a lot of time. Don't waste time. Mum really needs you.
So what now?
Change and recovery begins when leaving the comfort zone. Everyone's journey to recovery will be different. Help is out there in different forms. With enough time and the proper treatment, many with BDD are likely to recover and not relapse. There is a prayer that goes, "Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference." With that in mind, you can begin to ask yourself, what things can't you change and what can you?
She's awake. She's very happy you're here.
Change takes time, from the gradual steps of becoming aware of destructive thoughts through to changing ritualistic behavior. As long as there is a strong desire to change, with patience, understanding and support, a new and better quality of life can and will emerge.
Bye, Mom.
Powerful stuff. Thank you very much. I gather you guys are happy to come up and take a few questions. Is that okay? Thank you very much. Do you have any questions?
Hope you enjoyed the film. See you later.
No one's going to buy oh, there's a lady here.
I was just wondering what your personal experiences are with BDD, like whether you know someone or whether you, and like how that affected you making the film.
Yeah, well, I've personally struggled with it myself. I've always been a bit hesitant on how much I would reveal about that because I'm in the acting business, and you know, kind of making your way through it is you don't want people to know your vulnerabilities in that way. But yeah, I went through the whole shebang of that everyone's spoken so far about, you know, the usual teenage years of depression and suicidal thoughts, suicidal attempts, alcohol use, drug use, self-harm. And yeah, I think, well, my way of healing, I guess, aside from I did go the medication and all that stuff, was my acting training, my acting school, and my acting coach. He was also a Zen priest. That helped. And my friends here, and yeah, so that fed into it, and I think so about 5 years ago or so, I felt like I was in a better place, and then I noticed that my friend, who we kind of got diagnosed around the same time, and he actually hasn't left the house since, even till this day. So he's been housebound for, I think, 8-9 years now. And he was like my first partner that I used to write with, and he was amazing, encyclopedia of film and everything, and I just felt like it was the BDD got the better of him, and yeah, so he hasn't left the house, and I thought, because of his talent and all that stuff, but we were just on, like, we've gone down two different paths. Like, somehow I managed to get out of it and do that, and yet he's gone down the other way, and I thought, well, I want to make something for people who are like him, like who haven't got those tools that are, because I could have easily, I was like that for like a couple of years, hardly left the house and all that during the main phase, and I thought, well, I want to make something for them, for those people that, you know, can't do that. So it was kind of a mix of both of my experience and his experience in that way. So yeah.
What was the turning point? What made you want to get help?
I can't remember like the exact rock bottom, but it was had enough of suffering, you know, and I think realizing I was just very like, I mean, I think what saved me in a way was my bout of BDD was, it came across when I was in a different country. So I traveled to a different country because I wanted to do films and stuff. And to survive, I had to leave the house. I had to go out and do shopping. I had to do that. And so I didn't have anyone around me. And so it could either gone the other way, and I thought after that I came back home to London, and that's when I was like, I need help. Told my mum about it. And, personally for me, yes, but I think for other people, everyone's going to heal differently, and I think that could easily go the other way. Just for example, Dylan. So yeah. It's just my personal experience, I guess. One other thing I noticed was through meeting Dom and Daniel, like like Dominic, he didn't understand it. The characters that we portrayed were kind of what do you call it, heightened versions of where we were at, and Dom's, you know, he's like, you know, had a very tough kind of life. And he didn't understand it at first, and so I think we wanted to kind of show that kind of other mentality, that you can suffer in different ways, but at the core it's quite similar. Even if suffering manifests in different forms, and BDD is one of them, and I think it's just trying to get that to have a universal feeling.
Yeah, you said that you had a friend that suffered from, he's still isolating himself, and I just wondered, what would be your advice for somebody, and you said that you sort of managed to break free from that and it could have very easily gone the other way. What would be your advice for somebody that is finding themselves in that sort of destructive pattern of isolating themselves and sort of maybe is missing out on life and opportunities? Maybe not to go down that path.
That's quite a big one. That's a big one. For me, all I can say is my contribution would be this film is that I'm hoping that, you know, I've showed it to him. I haven't received an email reply, but I'm hoping it's these little things that can, you know, having this film, you can. Like 10 years ago, there wasn't, you know, the internet wasn't that much around and stuff. I mean, well, I didn't. It was dial-up and stuff. Jesus. So yeah, I mean, just having I think obviously there's pros and cons to the what do you call it, the media, internet, all that stuff, and selfies and Instagram. But I think we can use it for positivity and stuff, and to show that, you know, having this kind of stuff out there. If people now Google body dysmorphic disorder, in a few months we have to do a festival around, it's a whole thing. They'll be able to see that, and they'll be able to realize they're not alone, and hopefully not even on an intellectual level, but on an emotional level, on a human level, they'll know they're not alone. So that question was for me, it'd be very hard to know the specifics of that and how to dig them out of it. But this is my little contribution, and maybe show them the film. I don't know. You know. Hello.
Playing on the inspiration for the film, because of your own story with your friend, how did you go about funding it and getting it kickstarted with the director?
Well, I've known, they've hardly spoken. Yeah. Well, so I'm an actor, so I've known Daniel from and Dom actually from acting, and they become friends, and it was just started us, and even so I was here two years ago. Was it now? A year and a half ago. And that's when I thought, well, I want to make this film, and so we did the Kickstarter thing, and Rob and Amarina very kindly helped promote it out there, and then the people who would want to contribute, they contributed, I guess, and it was like we didn't think crowdfunding, and yeah, people, I guess, who had been affected by it, they wanted to put in. So. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Really? Well, obviously, I've been a close friend with Andrew for a long time, and at the beginning of our relationship, it was two people in pain, two artists in pain, but we seek solace in each other, I suppose. So I learned a lot from him about the condition, and then the whole process of the film was quite a life-changing experience. I mean, first of all, obviously, the length of time it took a year, so it was half made in the summer and half made in the winter. But the whole narrative as a whole, into the second half of the film, we obviously found out that we managed to get the right funding for the film. And obviously when I found out the whole story, you know, RIP for Dylan Stalin, it was a bittersweet situation because it was like, you know, wonderful, our film's going to be funded, but you know, we have to pay respect to, you know, the people that supported us. So after we'd done the whole film, great experience, but I felt like there must have been something more that I could do. And obviously I rap as well, so I've been rapping for a few years. And at the time I felt like that was something I could contribute. So through the inspiration of the whole process, I guess it culminated in a single. And then I just thought, right, well, that would be a good way to get some more support for the foundation, because I know it's still a consciousness that's developing. You're still contributing your understanding to the world, so it's a more condition that people are more familiar with. So yeah, it was just my contribution, a further contribution using my talents to help the situation.
What's the name?
Oh, yes, right, so I was just guessing about the whole artistic creation. Yeah, right, yeah. So the track's called Inside. It's on a YouTube channel called Global Faction. My alter ego is Delta Lima. So look for Delta Lima. The track's called Inside. Obviously, if you tag body dysmorphic disorder, it's all linked. And all proceeds, by the way, yes, all proceeds for the single, so all sale proceeds go to the BDD Foundation. So obviously the more that buy it, the more support there is for the BDD Foundation. Thanks for the plug.
Just because I felt like he's in the back. This is Daniel, the director, so he came on board and did it.
My question? It's a question for Dom. Just picked up, you said it took a bit of time to educate Dom, or for Dom to come around to understanding the different ways of suffering. I mean, I'm going through that at the moment, trying to educate my mum and people around me. Was there anything, Dom, that, like an analogy or anything like that, that kind of clicked for you, where you could relate even though you're not going through? So obviously you're very supportive and you've done this, so there's definitely that buy-in.
I wouldn't say there's an analogy, but I'd say there was a mindset that I adopted. And from him being my friend, I mean, I was probably, when I was younger, wasn't as forgiving because my life was hard as well. So I guess what Andrew taught me was sometimes being a good friend isn't necessarily about trying to plug somebody with some sort of positive wisdom, but it's actually about being with them in both dark and light times. So sometimes sitting there beside them, and if it's whack, just saying, we know this is whack, but we'll ride it through. And then getting to the other side and being on both sides. So if people are going to be with you in this condition, you need to understand what you're going through and take the time to be there with you and come through with you on the other side. So that's probably what I would say.